Okay, those of you school teachers who have taught before on Zoom, this should be a piece of cake. All right. The only difference is the schedule is a little bit different than what we usually have. I'm not sure what it is for the other grades, 5th and 6th grade. We are just going to have two things really: math, reading, and I guess writing too. In order to make this kind of schedule, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm also going to suggest a couple things. I hate to say this is the ideal, but this is a good idea if you want to make sure kids can get in. We're finding that with iPads, it's a little bit difficult. So the first thing students might need is, of course, your Zoom link. So you can put your Zoom link in to your class page, your homeroom meeting, and I would also put it in your other classes as well so that the kids can get to you. The reason why we have a separate Zoom link here is sometimes with iPads, even when they try to click on this link, it doesn't work. So put your Zoom link here as well. The other thing is we notice a number of kids need the meeting ID. So you need to post somewhere in your class the meeting ID as well. Now, to start out, I'm going to show you how to do a Zoom link and your meeting ID. If you have already set up your Zoom class, which I hope you have, you go to your Zoom and sign in. Now, for me, it shows up as these are the ones that I have made, my Ramos Zooms. And when you click on it, it gives you all of your information. So if you need your invite link, you're just going to right-click, copy the link address, and then you'll go into Schoology and you'll go to Add Materials, Add Link, right-click, paste your link there, and then you would just call it your Zoom link. Okay, and make sure the ABC is lit up so that it's there, and add. Whenever you add something new, it's going to be down here at the bottom, so you'll just grab it and drag it up to the top because that's where kids will be looking for it. I now have two Ramos Zoom links. All right. The other thing that you're going to need is your meeting ID. And you're like, what's my meeting ID? Where's my meeting ID? It's okay. It's okay. Just go back to your Zoom link and right there, see, it's right near the top, meeting ID. So you will copy this meeting ID, right-click, copy, and go back to your Schoology page. In your Schoology page, add materials. I would add a page and just right-click, paste your ID here. And I would title it Meeting ID and paste it there as well into the title. They can just look at it and see it. Create. And you now have down here at the bottom your meeting ID. Drag it up to the top so that when kids log on, they can see your Zoom link and your meeting ID. All right. So meeting ID, Zoom link. The next thing you should have is a schedule. I'm going to show you how to make a schedule. Right here, I'm going to send the link to you. So this is a template of a schedule. I have two, one for if they start with reading, one for if they start with math. Usually each teacher is partnered up with either their science or your social studies or whoever you partner up with. Two of the classes, my understanding, will start with one teacher and the other teacher backing them up. And then the other two will start with the other teacher, with the other two backing them up. You want to paste your meeting ID here as well, like I just did. Maybe make it a little bit bigger so they can see it well. And this is your Zoom schedule with links. So what you're going to do is add in your link. So if you're in Zoom, you have here your invite link. You're going to right-click, copy the link address, and you're going to go to this schedule that I sent you. You'll have to do file, make a copy. All right, so after you do file, make a copy. There you go, sorry. All right, so after you do file, make a copy. It's not cooperating too well. There we go. There it is. Make a copy of the entire presentation or just the selected slides. It's up to you. So after you've made a copy, give it your name, then you can make changes to it. All right. So you're going to put in your Zoom link. So let's say you are the reading teacher. You would Control K, highlight it, do Control K, and right click, paste your Zoom link and apply. And then voila, it is now a Zoom link. I see this is a problem. I'm going to have to change this so that reading is a different color. Give me a sec here. We'll make it pink. There we go. All right. So, and I'm going to change reading to a different color so the link shows up. Give me a sec here. There we go. All right, done. All right, so now you can see it is a link and the kids can click on it and it'll take them directly to your Zoom link. All right. Each teacher should do that as well. So if you have a reading teacher or a math teacher, whoever you are, you want to highlight the word and use Control K or this link thing right here to paste your Zoom link to. The next thing you need to do is put in your meeting ID. As a reminder, you got your meeting ID. It's right here, meeting ID, when you're on your meeting, when you go to meetings. So copy and paste the code and put it onto your slide. All right, right there, copy and paste it, put the meeting ID there. If you have a password set up for Zoom, put your password there as well. That way everybody can get in. Now, for most kids, they can click on the link. Oh, I have to show you one more step. How to get this from here onto Schoology. So you'll go to Schoology. You'll go to Add Materials, Add a Page. Give it a title. So, schedule. And once you have your schedule, you're going to go to this little check box with like an arrow in it, click the drop down and go to your Google Drive resources. From your Google Drive resources, you can type in the name, schedule, and there we go. See, class schedules, whatever the copy, yours, whatever you named it. Click on it and you're going to import, embed. Make sure this ABC is clicked here where it says to display on new page and create. There we go. We now have down here your schedule, the one that we just made, and then you will drag it up, put it at the top of the page, maybe just below the Zoom links. And then the kids would be able to click on the link to go from class to class at the specific time. That way it's real simple for them. They're like, what time is it? 8:30? I'm going to click on this link, and then it'll take me to that Zoom link. What time is it? 10 o'clock, I'm going to click on that link, and then it would take you to that link for that teacher. Okay? Good luck. Have fun. I'm sending the link to the template, and I hope it works out for you.